This is question number 6 from the August 2015 Geometry Regents exam. So it says the image of ABC, triangle ABC, after a dilation of scale factor k centered at point A is the triangle ADE as shown in the diagram. So visually we can see that this triangle ABC started this big, now it's been stretched larger to this size. The question is, which one of these four statements is always true? So let's go through them and see if we figure this out. So option number 1 says that double AB is going to be the length of AD. Now, visually in this diagram, you may think, oh, that's totally true. And while that may be the case in this diagram, that the distance from A to D is double the distance from A to B, we can't say for sure if that's entirely true or not. So it may be true, but it wouldn't always be true. Option number 2 says that the lines A to D and D to E will always be perpendicular. And again, in this diagram, it looks to be the case. But will it always be true? No. I mean, even if this was slightly not 90 degrees, right? It could be 89, and it would look 90 degrees to our eyes, right? So it could be angled a little bit like this. I'm just exaggerating a little bit. But you can clearly see in this case that these two lines would not be perpendicular to each other. So this is not always going to be true. Okay, how about option number 3? That one says that the lines AC and CE will be equal. Now again, in this diagram, that looks to be true, but will it always be true? Well, no, because we don't know what scale factor is being used. The scale factor could be 3, in which case, let me just try to visualize that for you. If this was enlarged by a scale factor of 3, then it would be, the line from C to E would be double the length of A to C. So that's not always going to be true either. So it is the correct answer is option number 4, that BC and DE will always be parallel. And we know that's the case because this angle here and this angle here have to be the same. I mean, anytime you're dilating something, you're dealing with two similar triangles. The angles in a dilation never change, right? So based on that, we know that these two lines will be parallel to each other. All right, hope that made sense, and that's it for this video. Thanks for visiting JD's Regents Preparation.